How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, basically I can say, let the games begin. So check this out. In News 1, it said, City of Dallas might not be part of Botham Jean's family civil lawsuit after all. Interesting. All right, my royal family. Not going to read this article because they're going to say the same identical thing on this video. But I do got a lot to say. So let's check this out. Let's listen to this video.
From a magistrate judge stands, the city of Dallas will be removed from a wrongful death civil rights lawsuit filed by the family of Botham Jean. That would leave Amber Geiger sentenced to 10 years in prison for his murder, exposed to liability for the loss of Jean's life. Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in our newsroom. Sean.
And Clarice, it's all detailed in documents filed in federal court. Lawyers for John's family say he was killed because of poor training by Dallas police and that his death follows a pattern of unarmed individuals killed by DPD. The magistrate judge says the case should be thrown out against the city of Dallas because there is no similar pattern, partly because Amber Geiger, the judge says, was not on duty.
And assess the defendant's punishment at 10 years imprisonment.
With Amber Geiger's sentencing done, the lawsuit against Geiger and the city of Dallas will move forward. Jean's family alleging improper or inadequate training and a pattern of unarmed men killed by Dallas police and bias or cover-up by the department. But a magistrate judge has recommended the city of Dallas be removed from that lawsuit, writing, although the cases cited involve shootings of unarmed minority individuals, they are not fairly similar to John's shooting. None of these cases involved an off-duty officer approaching what he or she believed to be a burglary taking place in his or her own home.
As we allege in our pleadings, and as we have always argued, Amber Geiger was clearly on duty.
Attorney Darrell K. Washington representing the John family.
The great majority of the evidence and the presentation by Amber Geiger's side was that she was a police officer and that she acted as a police officer would behave.
Washington cites other unarmed minorities killed by Dallas police in his objection, pointing to at least 7 other DPD shootings of unarmed individuals where the plaintiffs blamed lack of training and customs or policies of the department. The magistrate writes, those shootings are distinguishable from the Geiger-John case and do not establish a pattern, adding they're insufficient to show a custom or policy supporting municipal liability.
Here the dividing line is, one, she didn't perceive that she responded to a call. So she wasn't doing anything that was actually on duty. It was her decision whether or not to protect her own property or not.
Former federal prosecutor Aaron Wiley says Geiger's shooting of John like no other.
It's very difficult to say that that had something to do with lack of adequate training, or that it had something to do with that there is a bias within the Dallas police force to shoot first and ask questions later.
It becomes disheartening that there is not more leeway given to plaintiffs in situations like this where cities are allowed to just basically kick police officers under the bus and say, you go after the police officer. By the way, the one that we train, the one that we put on the street, the one that we issue a service revolver to, say, you go after them, we have nothing to do with it.
So the magistrate makes only recommendations to bring a conclusion to a legal matter. It is up to the district judge to accept or reject the recommendation. For now, the stay imposed by Judge Lynn still in place. The filings say until an appropriate time.
All right, my royal family. So, a lot of things were swirling in my psyche. And let me get this over here. So what was swirling in my psyche, my royal family, is that when a police officer has on their uniform, they are still on duty. And we have no way of knowing if they're on duty or off duty based on the fact that they got on a uniform. And basically, They just trying not to have to be financially responsible for this at all, which we understand and stuff. Because, we have to remember that these when they file these lawsuits, that coming out of our pocket. It ain't coming from the fraternal order or anything like that. So that's just ironic, because they real quick to dump some money in somebody's pocket, but then in this particular case have many twists and turns on that. So more fuckery. So I'm wondering if the Botham Jeans family is going to be very forgiving of the city of Dallas basically saying, we're not responsible for shit. But my royal family, I'm getting ready to drop that true siren. So let's pull up Amber Geiger. So I'm talking to you, Amber Geiger. I know that your lawyers, Amber, the Killer Geiger, is eagerly filing as much paperwork as possible. And they're going to do everything they can to the best of their ability to get you out as soon as possible. And also, I know that the enemy and the enemy supporters is dumping tons of money into some type of mystery fund to make sure that you are fully taken care of. Also, I also know there's going to be a possible book deal and a possible movie and all of that. So Amber is in a lose-lose situation, my royal family. If the city of Dallas do that, and they not sure if they're going to get money one way or the other, if Botham's family lawyer is about that bag, they would come after Amber's future earnings. Got to be about that life. So they can get it that way. And I wonder if the enemy and the enemy supporters will be so eager to continue to dump money into this murderous bitch. We will see how this goes. We will see how sharp these lawyers is. Now, I only just got a high school diploma. All right? I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And y'all know I struggle. But that's just the way true royal thinks. Just something to think about, my royal family. So there's many options. But still, if the city of Dallas say, okay, we're going to take this on, we're going to battle this out, I would still come after her bag. I would be relentless on this bitch's ass. She would cough up coins some kind of way. I wouldn't give a damn if she was working a minimum wage job when she get out. I'm about that life. I'm about that bag. And that's what you have to do in this war, my royal family. By any means necessary. So check this out, my royal family. Render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.